What is up, Extreme Basketball Association family, and welcome back to High School Hoops Season 3 action. And today we have the 1 seed Colleyville Heritage High School taking on Lake Highlands Prep. The headline player to keep a nice eye on is the senior Matthias Franklin. He's the number 4 ranked power forward in this Season 3 senior class. He will be leading this Lake Highlands Prep team. The winner of this game will be taking on the Columbus High School. Both these teams fought very hard to get here. Colleyville is led by Edgar Sharp. He's a senior, very good player to keep your eye on. But we're going to see if Lake Highlands can get it done. Matthias Franklin is a 4-star prospect this season. One of the most highly ranked players. He got offers from Baylor, BYU, Duke, Kansas, all over. He's undecided on where he's going to commit, but we've got a big-time game here. I've done enough yapping as it is already, so let's go ahead and send it over to the guys.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Special thanks to Skylar Cole for that lovely performance of the national anthem. We'll be right back, folks. Hi, everyone. Welcome to a special regular season contest. Tonight doubles as a West quarterfinal in the NBA Cup. And this is Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Brent Berry. Allie LaForce, our reporter tonight. And for an idea of how the league is shaping up right now, take a look at these latest power rankings. They've stalled a little bit, looking to get something started and make a move up the ladder.
Well, right now for this home ball club, they haven't been impressive, and they have no one but themselves to blame. Hopefully, they can start to turn it around soon.
Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got Sharp, and it's Patterson in at the center position, locking down the middle. Well, this game has that extra juice tonight. 2 NBA Cup group winners going at it.
Yeah, these have been 2 of the best Cup teams in the West. This should be a fantastic game. A spot in the semifinals is on the line.
Both team foul. Darryl Bachman. First personal foul.
And he drops the first.
At the line for the away team. Number 10, taking 2 shots.
And so he makes both from the line.
He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
Here's Simpson. Here's Jeffries. 3-pointer off the mark. Here's Franklin. Knocks down the triple.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
Here's Simpson. 8 points in his last time out. Here's Sharp. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Sharp grabs the miss. Here's Simpson. Right now contributing around 10.5 points a game. All by himself. Jumps up. Rips down the breakaway slam.
This is how you execute in transition. Getting all the way to the cup.
Yeah, sweet finishes like that. You see everybody get up. Look at the guys on the bench. They're fired up.
Back to Sharp. The 3 ball. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Wallace, he's checked in for Ibaka.
Team. Sharp. Shooting one.
Gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Here's Franklin. His last outing, we saw him score 22.
First personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for the away team. Franklin. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Well, a big fella with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. Don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
Out to the right wing. Tipped away. In transition. Shot from 16. It's hauled in by Patterson. Gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Here's Hicks. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. Here's Simpson. Can't get it to fall.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but looked like plenty of room.
The 15-footer. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good.
He's looking pretty unsettled at the moment. Doesn't seem like he has a great feel for his shot.
Pass to Hammonds. Here's Simpson. Comes up empty down low. Here's Franklin. Wallace outside. No good from outside. Gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Here's Sharp. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Sharp's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And that was just moving the ball quickly. And he's rewarded at the end with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
To the paint. Here's Franklin. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2. Gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Here's Hicks. Here's the pick. Pass to Hammonds. Here's Simpson. No points yet. Sharp with it, and play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Got to hold firm or you're going to get a call.
Gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Here's Franklin. Driving inside. Wallace outside. Second shot opportunity. It's hauled in by Patterson. Left side Sharp. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Sharp's got 10 points in the game.
Woo, he's piping hot. 4 for 4 from the field. No one can guard him out there.
With the drive, Franklin, good.
Now, he's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
Here's Hammonds. And right now, he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. Here's Patterson. Oh, hits the outside fadeaway.
He didn't need to fade back. No one in his face, but he buried it anyway.
Gone 4 of 10 shooting the rock in this first quarter. with the floater. And he can't get that one.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Pass to Hammonds. Here's Hicks. Launches a three, and that's good. His first bucket of the game. Shooting just 36% here in the first quarter. Here's Franklin. His fourth make in 5 tries. Solid start for him. And Greg Popovich has called timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Now let's check out the Western Conference standings and see how they look here in December. You take a look at the home team. They're in a solid spot right now, 5th place. Only a few spots below. Gone 6 of 9 and finding their rhythm now. Outside O'Neal to the left side wing. Here's Stewart. Wallace pulls it in. Gone 5 of 12 in this first quarter. Can't connect, making him 1 for 6 from the field. Gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Outside O'Neal. Here's Hicks. Pass to Randolph. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight.
At the line for 2, Joshua Randolph.
First one falls for him. Bass, he's checked in for Stewart. So he gets them both. There's 49 seconds left in the first quarter. Pass to Swift. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
With 2 hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way. Here's Hammonds. Now O'Neal. He's scoreless to the middle. Here's Randolph. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
That's how you draw it up right there. A screen, shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. Up 2, and quarter number 2 will get underway just after this short break. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
They are looking engaged so far, especially on offense.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
Here's Blackman. To the right side. Here's Bass. Wallace pulls it in. There's the drive. Barron misses. Shooting the rock at 58%. Here's Hicks, and it's rejected. Here's Swift. He's been productive, averaging just over 7 points a game. 2 points. That one goes.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Outside O'Neal. Pass to Hammonds. Here's Bass. Watched by Wallace. On the take. Bass's shot is off. Shooting about 41%. To the wing, right side. Here's Swift. He's covered by O'Neal. The basket counts and one. He'll go to the line. A chance at a three-point play.
Yeah, they really need to double team him.
And Grant, with this game being the quarterfinals matchup in the NBA Cup, it'll be interesting to see just how much these teams are willing to lay it on the line.
Yeah, some teams didn't make any changes during group play, but that mentality can change in a heartbeat when you know this could be the end of the road if you drop the game tonight.
Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. O'Neal passes to Bonner. Pass to Blackman. O'Neal on the wing. Fires for three. He can't get it to go. Got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Here's Barron. Wallace up top. Guarded by Miller. Here's Swift. He has 7. Pass grabs a miss.
Well, he had the perfect opportunity to finish that one, guys, and just flat out blew it.
Pass to O'Neal. Puts up a 3. That one no good. Out to the wing. Here's Barron, right wing. From the top of the key, and the jumper is good. And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Outside O'Neal, pass to Bass. Here's Bonner, yet to see a basket. Takes it inside. And that time also a missed shot. Here's Swift. Good efficiency. He's drained 4 out of 5.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
O'Neal with it. Out to the right wing. Here's Bonner. The 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Bonner's got himself on the board with a 3 there. Pass to Swift. Back to Wallace. The 3 is up. O'Neal pulls it in. Gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. These are his first free throws of the game.
First team foul. At the line for your home team, Mustafa O'Neal, taking 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Both good from the line that time. Gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. Here's Franklin. They set a pick. The 3. It's hauled in by Patterson. Gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Now here's Sharp. He's covered closely. Pass to Jeffries. Now Sharp. Here's Jeffries. Still no points. Fires the 3. Can't get it to fall. 0 for 2 now. Gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Here's Franklin. Goes back up. It's hauled in by Patterson. Patterson's got 4 rebounds in the game. O'Neal on the wing. That's Ibaka defending. Pass to Patterson. Can't tie it up. That one misses.
Well, he's a guy that count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
To get back on track. And that one is hammered home.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
And Greg Popovich has called timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. These shooting guards have been so sharp at the charity stripe of late. The 2K leaderboard showing the best free throw shooters over the last 10 games. Pass to Simpson. The three is up. That one's off. He's 0 for 3 now. Gotten 5 of their first 11 shots to fall here in the second quarter. Here's Franklin. 11 points in the game. Fires from deep. Sends it home from three-point land. Franklin's got 14 points for the game.
And he's got a lot to do with the position that they're in. A very smart offensive performance tonight from him.
Ibaka against Sharp. Pass to Patterson. Takes a three. He can't get that one to fall. Gotten 6 of their 12 attempts to go since the end of the first. Here's Franklin. Banked it in off the glass. He's got 16.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Jeffries, the pass to Blackman. Here's Simpson. That one's off. Still out of sync.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss. That kind of energy not wasted.
Down low. Here's Franklin. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
This first half has been all him. He's getting to his spots and going to work.
Shooting for the away team. Franklin at the line.
Here's Jeffries. No made baskets yet. Just 3 on the clock. The shot no good.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
Well, the other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going.
And the first half now in the books. They lead by 12. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie. Okay, Allie, appreciate it. And folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the third quarter.
Welcome. First up on the agenda tonight, let's see how the Rookie of the Year race is shaping up.
These first-year guys, very impressive so far. Now it is, who can sustain this level of play?
Let us take some time now to talk about the first half, a commanding performance for the visiting team.
I love their game plan. Work the rock inside until someone stops it.
It's a simple, direct strategy, Shaq. And when you can pull it off, it gives you a multitude of options offensively.
Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Shooting only 33%, not exactly consistent offense. We've got Sharp, and it's Patterson in at the 5. So that's who Greg Popovich starts the second half with. Here's Blackman. Oh, they get a hand on it. And here's Ibaka. Here's Franklin. The layup off target. Outside Sharp. Pass to Simpson. Here's Patterson. As far as his production, he's averaging about 8 points per game. Blocked! They get it back. Here's Simpson. Here's the three. Not going to go that time.
Not been an easy start. 3 straight misses here on these possessions.
Over to the left wing. Here's Franklin. He's got 19. Sinks that one from the post.
Kick to the outside, heads up play, cognizant of the entire floor.
Pass to Sharp, to the left wing. Here's Blackman. From deep. Doesn't go for him.
Might be time for the coaching staff to bust out a play for him to get going. 0 for 4 to start the half.
Here's Franklin. Checking the numbers. He's averaging close to 15 a game. From the arc. It's hauled in by Patterson. Patterson's got his 6th rebound on the night. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
And as the perimeter game took over, it seemed that the dominant big man went away a bit. Instead, the bigs just got more skilled, Brent.
Well, BA, dominant big men are really hard to come by. So when you do get one, there tends to be a lean. But yes, it's been about the skill of the big over the past few years, along with the game transitioning to the three-point line and picking up the pace. There'll be another big man out there who changes the game back to the low block, BA.
More and more, we're seeing international players come into the league who are NBA ready, Grant.
It really is a sight to see, BA. And some of those guys start playing pro ball when they're 16 or 17 years old. It toughens you up real quick playing against older competition at that age.
And we've got a timeout called by Willie Green. He wants to review the game plan. And over the last 10 games, these are the league's best rebounding squads.
And over the last 10 games, this team has brought it to the glass. Everyone is getting involved and trying to help one another secure boards.
Here's Franklin. From 13, it's rebounded by Jeffries.
Since halftime, they've missed 3 of their first 4 shots. Still trying to get their legs under them.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
The NBA is focused on the next generation. Commissioner Adam Silver said a lot of top draft picks are incredibly skilled, but that doesn't necessarily translate to being team basketball players. There's an opportunity for us to be more active participants in developing younger players and getting kids active. BA?
One step ahead, Allie. Thanks. Here's Franklin. Baseline J. No luck on that one.
Trying to get it going. Only 1 for 5 to start the second half.
Here's Simpson. Still without a bucket. Pass to Jeffries. And with that one, the deficit trimmed to single digits. Here's Franklin. 19 points in the game. Back to Ibaka. Here's Franklin. Pass to Ibaka. From downtown. Franklin, good. Franklin's got 22.
His first 3 of the half. That gives him 9 total points from beyond the arc so far.
And we've got a timeout called by Greg Popovich. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
Oh my, their coach does not look happy, and I can guess why. Their interior defense has been struggling.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
So both teams changing it up here. Here's Patterson over to the wing. Here's Hammonds. Pass to Blackman. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
First personal foul.
This is his first opportunity at the line this evening.
At the line for two, Daryl Blackman.
First free throw is good. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. He's got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Plenty of space. It's hauled in by Patterson.
He loved to make him pay for giving up that wide open jumper, just unable to do so.
Simpson, no good.
Yeah, this has been a night where you could look at his shooting and his performance, and it's affected the team. That's the bottom line.
Here's Barron. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. This one for 3. It's hauled in by Patterson. Patterson's got rebound number 8 now.
Kind of rare to see any player have this much of a struggle from the field. To still have the lead shows how resilient they are as a complete team.
Jacks up a 3. No good that time. Gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Wallace outside. Hammonds grabs a rebound. Got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Pass to Simpson. Here's Blackman.
Away team foul. Matthias. Second personal foul. Third team foul. Substitution on the court.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Ben Simpson taking 2 shots.
That free throw no good. And he sinks the second. There's a minute 47 left in the third. Here's Barron. To stop the drought, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding at rising up off the ground.
Pass to Bass. Wallace pulls it in. Wallace has got 5 rebounds in the game. There's the triple. Randolph grabs the miss. They still have time to make this a game.
But they really need to focus in because they let this game get away from them a little bit.
Here's Hammonds. No points so far.
Third personal foul.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
At the line for your home team, Joshua.
And he makes the first. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Here's House. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. First trip to the line for him here.
Shooting for the away team.
And the first one at the line is good.
At the line for 2.
Both shots good from the stripe. Got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Here's Hammonds. Out left to the wing. The fadeaway. And it's House with the rebound.
I have no idea why he went with the fadeaway there. The defense was nowhere near him, and he should have just kept it simple.
Tries again. Grant's shot is off. And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. Up by 11. And time for a short break. Stay right there. The fourth quarter is coming up next. Greg Popovich addressing his team. Let's hear what he had to say.
Cut, play. You just like some.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Here's Barron. Back to Grant. Again, the miss by Grant. Shooting only 29% in this one. Not great. Pass to Bass. Here's Hicks.
Away team foul. Second personal foul. First team foul. Coming onto the floor for the away team. Number 23. Herbert Morris.
Here's Bass. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
At the line for 2, Javon Bass.
The first one falls. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Here's House. That's tipped. And they're pushing it up. Here's Hicks. Pass to Hammonds. Here's Hicks. Bass passes to Bonner. Off target with the 3. Shooting 40% so far in this one. There's a screen. Here's Swift. Wallace outside. Beyond the arc. Doesn't go that time. 2 minutes gone by here in the fourth. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Here's Bonner. And he sinks the 11-footer. Here's Swift. Here's Barron. Here's Swift. The floater, and it's good on the lay-in.
Always fun to look at. Not tremendously efficient, but the floater, boy, those sure are pretty.
Here's Hicks. Pass to Bonner. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he'll sit the rest of this one out.
At the line for your home team, Oliver Bonner, taking 2 shots.
He misses the free throw. And he's good on the second. Just about 3 minutes through the fourth and final quarter here. Looking to get it going. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
Number 10, shooting guard.
Gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth.
Timeout.
And Greg Popovich has called timeout. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here.
Trying anything now to get them out of this slump.
Well, they can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get 1 to go, get back on track.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Over the last break, I got a chance to hear what Greg Popovich was telling his team. Point blank, he wants better shot selection. He told them, we're settling, guys. Come on. We're not being patient out there. We're not working the ball around. That has to change right now.
And Allie, thanks. So it's the home team now. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth. Pass to Hammonds. Now here's Sharp. There's a screen. Here's Jeffries. Hits the three-pointer. We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Another shot. Misses at the rim.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
Away team foul. Number 10.
Both teams deciding to change it up.
4th team foul. Substitution on the court.
Here's Simpson. Outside Sharp. There's a screen. Pass to Patterson. Here's Simpson. Here's Blackman. Three-pointer Sharp. Drills it from deep.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Here's Franklin. To the inside. And he banks in the layup.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the rock inside and convert.
Gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Outside Sharp. Pass to Simpson. Back to Sharp. With the teardrop. Oh, he remains perfect. 7 for 7. Showing no signs of letting up.
And just great intensity down the stretch. I mean, he really wants to rock with the game on the line.
Now take a look at him. Locked in right now in this moment. Wants the ball in his hands and feels real comfortable with the shot he's taking.
Here's Franklin. It's hauled in by Patterson.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Outside Sharp, pass to Blackman. Outside Sharp. Out to the right wing. Here's Simpson. Off target from outside. Shooting just 38% here in the fourth. Back to Ibaka. Here's Franklin from behind the arc. It's hauled in by Simpson. Simpson's got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to Jeffries. It's Sharp on the wing. Here's Patterson. Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good.
Coaching staff would like some more shots from that ring.
Gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Here's Franklin. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
There's no debate there. He got hammered.
He hits the first one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And so he drops them both, and it's a 5-point game.
Perfect from the line. It's now a 2-possession game.
Here's Jeffries. 17-foot shot on the way, and no good. Sharp against Ibaka. Here's Franklin. And it's good. Off the back rim and in.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
Yeah, and the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
And we've got a timeout called by Greg Popovich, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. Here's Jeffries. Money. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5. There's the double with Sharp. Here's Ibaka to the right side. And an intentional foul right there.
First personal foul, third team foul. Shooting for the away team. Franklin taking 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that increases the lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 7-point game.
Making the most of his trip to the line and helping them extend their lead.
Jeffries, the pass to Patterson. To the wing, right side. Here's Blackman. Pass to Sharp. 3-pointer. It's not going to go for him. Here's Franklin. The visiting club takes the win on the road. And now they'll move on in the NBA Cup tournament to the West semifinal.
They've got their sights set on winning that cup this year. So far, so good. They just have to keep playing at a high level.
And that about wraps it up. For Allie LaForce, Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and our entire 2K Sports crew, this is Brian Anderson signing off. And now our player of the game.
And Lake Highlands would go on and get the win. Nice effort there by Colleyville down late in that fourth quarter to make the game close. But Lake Highlands able to get the job done, and a very good performance here by Matthias Franklin. He came and put the team on his back, showed the scouts that were at this game here that I'm one of the top recruits in this class. So, yeah, as we look at the box score, Edgar Sharp also put on the show for the recruits. He scored 17 points on 7 of 8 shooting, 2 of 3 from 3. He was the only player on his team in double figures. Everybody else shot the ball awfully, as a matter of fact. Ben Simmons, somebody who's supposed to be there to help him out, 0 of 7, 0 of 4 from 3. So Edgar Sharp, the only bright spot on this Colleyville Heritage team. For Lake Highlands, Matthias Franklin, like I said, 28 points, 6 rebounds, 2 assists, a steal, and a block. 9 of 17 shooting from the field, 3 of 6 from 3. Alonzo Swift stepped it up off the bench in only 8 minutes, scoring 11 points on 5 of 6 shooting. Waylon Wayans struggled, 3 of 14 shots from the field, only 9 points. But yeah, good game here. Lake Highland will be moving on to the semifinal round to take on Columbus. So that'll be a big time matchup right there with Matthias Franklin versus the Hamilton twins. That'll be a game you want to check out. But the game you check out later on tonight will be Link Academy taking on Ben Davis. Link Academy full of top recruits from seniors in this class, juniors, freshmen, sophomores. Ben Davis is the same way with their fantastic junior guard, point guard, and Hunter McCree. You got the senior and Apollo, not Apollo, right? Zay Logan. So yeah, just two stacked teams going off at it in this high school tip-off classic. So check back with us then. But other than that, that'll be it. Peace.